Hi guys, welcome back to week 2 of our 5-week class. So I decided that I'm going to try to do one video per module, which means a total of 8 videos and then more if necessary. And we're halfway through module 2 at this point, so you'll see me again pretty quickly. But I want to each time talk about what we just did and what we're going to do. And so last week, you guys wrote your introductory discussions. You composed and submitted your literary autobiography. Most of you did the OLO. You did your readings and you did discussion 2A. All right, so this coming week, you guys will have discussion 2B. I always make a joke about 2B or not 2B. This time it is 2B. You'll have a quiz, some more readings, and then your rough draft of your first essay. So things move along pretty quickly. Note that you're going to have the rough draft due on Friday, and that will be that's the rough draft and review. Actually, they are due on Thursday. So that means that you guys are going to have to get those rough drafts submitted and do your peer review by Thursday. Ideally, you would do a review of the person right before you and the person right after you, so that everyone gets 2 done. If you're the first one, then you have to just wait a little bit. If you're the last one, you need to go back to that first person. But that means that all of you who like to wait till the very, very last minute to do something will need to back it up to the very last half hour at least. Okay, and then you'll have the final draft of that paper due the following Monday. So I want to show you something. This is my cell phone here, and I'm opening up here the Pulse app. This is the app that works with D2L. If you've got it on your phone already, great, and if you don't, go ahead and add it, and it will ask you what school you go to and what your username and password are, and then it will automatically download all of your courses. Our course, for some reason, the graphic is like a corrugated metal roof. I didn't choose that. But it'll help you keep track of everything that's coming due. If I click on calendar, it'll show me over the week what kind of load I'm going to have. So there are it shows the quiz and then rough drafts. It's not going to show things like the readings that are due without a due date. All right. Curiously, discussion 2B is not on there, so I'm going to go back in and add that. But I just wanted you to know, in case you don't have that app, that it syncs with your phone, and then it'll also let you know when you get graded items. Speaking of grades, let me show you real quickly how I responded to the literary autobiographies, and then I will be done. Okay, so you guys each submitted these to the assignments folder, and then I downloaded each of them to a tablet and graded them from there. So there will be another file that has my markup, and basically I just gave everyone full credit for completing the assignment. It's more or less a diagnostic assignment that lets me know where you're at. Oh, remember when I said that at least one of my children would probably end up in my videos at some point? I think that time is now. All right, so let me just show you. Here is Katie Arias. When she's looking in the feedback, when she goes into that Dropbox for this file or for this assignment, she should see a PDF. There's so many little scroll boxes here that I've got to move things around to find it, shuffle things around. All right. there should be a PDF way at the bottom, or in this case it's a docx. It says annotated. Alright, so when she opens that up, that is going to have my scribbly markings on her essay. Alright, so I did these on my iPad while in some cases while I was driving home from Flagstaff. So, I mean, I wasn't driving, but our family was coming home from Flagstaff. So they'll just be little scribbles. A check mark means good point. I like what you're saying. But mostly I was just trying to give feedback to let you know I really am reading these things and learning about you guys. In some cases, I put a circle here and I just wrote the word heading. That means I'm trying to call your attention to the fact that MLA format requires a heading. It wasn't actually required for this assignment. Again, nobody lost points for anything on this assignment, but in the future, do be aware that there is a required heading. And you guys read about that for homework in the readings. So that's what's coming up this week. I will be changing the way that first discussion 2A is set up so that it shows up in the calendar and on the app. And if you guys have any questions, as always, send me an email. All right, have a great weekend.